Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm bringing you a fresh video straight from the clinic where I'll walk you through an amazing chemical peeling procedure to treat periungual callus, that tough skin that builds up around the toenails and causes a ton of discomfort. I'm working with a new patient and we're tackling both feet, starting with the right foot and then moving to the left, both dealing with this callus issue. I'll break down every step of what I'm doing so you can see how this care can transform foot health. So grab a coffee, get comfy, and join me on this podiatry journey. I'm with a patient who has toenails with a pronounced curve on the big toes of both feet. On the right foot, the nail curves inward a lot, with the root naturally shaped that way, something she's always had, she told me. This curve makes the nail press against the sides of the toe, which is pretty uncomfortable. To ease it, she often trims 1 millimeter or 2 of the nail edges, either at home or at a nail salon. But here's the thing. When we trim the nail or the skin around it, the body sees it as an injury. And what does it do? It sends keratin to protect the area, forming that hard, thickened skin we call a periungual callus. On the right foot, this callus is really noticeable, especially on the inner side of the big toe. The skin is so thick, it's pushing the nail downward, making the curve worse and giving the toe a swollen look. It's a vicious cycle. The more she trims, the more skin the body produces and the nail gets even more squeezed. If I just clean this callus with a drill or blade without addressing the root cause, it will come back fast because the body keeps thinking it needs to defend itself. So, for a more effective treatment, I start with a chemical peeling. First, I thoroughly clean the area around the right foot's toenail, making sure there's no debris or tiny nail fragments. Then, I apply a specialized medication that softens this hardened skin. This medication needs to work for 10 days and the patient has to be patient, avoiding touching the area or getting it too wet. After those 10 days, she's back in the clinic and now I'm removing the treated callus. With sterilized tools and a lot of care, I start peeling off this skin. And guys, it's incredible. The skin comes off in one piece, like a shell, without any forcing. Look at how thin the skin is afterward. You can see the difference right away. The nail, which was being pressed down, looks freer now and the toe isn't as swollen on the side. Now, I move to the left foot, which also has a periungual callus, but the nail here is a bit less curved than on the right. The nail is wider, but it still presses on the sides and she was trimming it to relieve the discomfort. The result? More callus, because the body reacts the same way. The thickened skin is built up on both sides of the big toe, but it's a bit less severe than on the right foot. The process is the same. I cleaned the area, applied the peeling medication 10 days ago, and today I'm removing it. Carefully, I peel off the treated skin and it comes off cleanly, without hurting the patient. There's no need to poke around too much because the peeling does the heavy lifting, leaving the skin ready to come off without irritation. On the left foot, the nail looks much healthier after the removal and the toe doesn't seem so pinched anymore. On the right foot, which is trickier because of the sharper curve, I apply a metal orthotic to help open up the nail. This orthotic gradually corrects the curve, preventing the nail from pressing into the skin again. She'll likely need to come back in 2 months to adjust the orthotic and make sure the nail is aligning properly. On the left foot, since the curve is less intense, we might not need an orthotic for now, but we'll keep an eye on it. What I love about chemical peeling is how it works. It penetrates the built-up keratin, softening the hard skin without damaging the healthy tissue around it. That's way different from just grinding it down with a drill, which can make the body produce even more skin. With peeling, the removal is more thorough and less invasive, lowering the chance of irritation and giving longer lasting results. Even if a bit of callus comes back after a month, it won't be that extreme buildup that makes the toe look swollen. While I'm doing the procedure, I keep checking in with the patient. I ask if everything's okay, if she's feeling any discomfort, and I explain each step so she feels confident. As a podiatrist, my goal is for her to leave here with more comfortable feet and feeling truly cared for. I know dealing with periingual calluses can be frustrating because a lot of people feel self-conscious or uncomfortable about their feet. That's why I work with patients and care, because every foot I treat has a story, and my job is to help make that story better. And that goes for all of you watching too. Taking care of your feet is so important because they're what keep us grounded, right? They carry us through the day, and we often forget to give them the attention they deserve. If you're dealing with something like what I showed today, or if you feel your feet need a little extra TLC, don't put it off. Seeing a podiatrist is an act of self-care, and it can make a huge difference in your daily life. Now, I want to hear from you. Where are you watching this video from? Are you in the USA, Brazil, the UK, or somewhere else around the world? Drop it in the comments, because I love knowing where my content is reaching. And if you've gone through a procedure like this, or have questions about calluses or foot care, leave your question below. I read everything and reply with all my heart. When you comment, like, or share, you're helping me show YouTube that this content matters, that it deserves to reach more people. That makes a big difference for the channel. One tip I always share is avoid trimming your nails or the skin around them at home, especially if you're not sure what you're doing. It can make the callus worse and even lead to infections. Another key thing is keeping your feet moisturized, because dry skin thickens faster. A moisturizer with urea can be a game changer. And of course, visit your podiatrist regularly. Preventive care is so much easier than fixing a problem that's already gotten out of hand. I notice the patient wears shoes that are a bit tight, which might be adding pressure to the nail sides. So besides the peeling and orthotic, I talked to her about choosing comfier shoes, like roomy sneakers or sandals that give her toe space. Tight shoes make calluses worse because they push the nail into the skin. If she keeps feeling discomfort, it might be worth checking her gait with an orthopedist to adjust how she walks. If you enjoyed this video and found the tips helpful, hit that like button. It's quick and helps the channel grow so much. If you're not subscribed yet, click the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any new videos. And don't forget to comment, because every interaction tells YouTube this content is awesome, show it to more people. That helps me keep bringing you detailed videos like this one. And if you know someone who needs these tips, share the video with them. Let's spread the word about foot care. Taking care of your feet is about caring for what keeps you moving, what takes you everywhere. We often overlook them, but when we give them some love, it shows in our comfort, our confidence, our lives. So, let this video be a nudge to give your feet a little more attention. They deserve it, and so do you. Big hugs, and see you in the next video.
not